Hello friends and welcome to Chadowfax Games. I am playing Anno 117 Pax Romana. Let's get back into it. So when I left off, I was trying to basically make space, grow my city a little larger to have level 3 citizens, which hopefully I'll continue to be able to grow that way. I may need to use more of the islands to produce some of that stuff just because of how much space it requires on the main island. Yeah, so that's fine. I've settled another island. No reason I couldn't settle a third. I also need to get to 50,000 in money. Yep. Yes, I know I can create trade routes. I've already done that. Thank you for that. Game. Quest tracker. Yep, so I'm, so once again, so for this optional quest, secure the lanes, I just need 50,000 to get to the next step of that. I need to transport a land unit. For the Lost Cohort, I need to transport a land unit to the isle near the eastern edge of the map. Yep, I'm bringing in plenty of supplies. I believe tunics, I need to keep doing more tunics. Yep, and for that I was going to build over here. And if I can find the right menu. Yeah, so something like that, and then another tunic. Manufacturer. Just seeing where my other tunic shops are. Yeah, so one over here wouldn't be a terrible idea. I'll go down here. I do need more waiters, as always. So let me just go ahead and copy another block. Where should I put it? Yeah. Right here seems like a good idea.
You don't want to get soot on your clothes.
Alright, and that should bring in some more
There are
time.
signs of public unrest.
Unrest has started in Cudslip. Where are we at there? Oh, over here?
Eat your bloody taxes!
Yeah, so some unhappiness here. I wonder if I can... City Watch. fights unrest. Hopefully that will get it under control. We can only hope.
A beaten horse will bite back.
Yep. Hopefully these will grow pretty quick. Yeah.
Before tunics, I'm just the air on my chest. Don't be going to market for a friendly horse. Got my own reedies, keep my feet dry.
Okay, I think our unrest is solved. Yep. Means I do need to put in a couple more houses. Get some more waiters in. Something like that. Hopefully those will grow pretty quickly. I don't seem to be making money all that quickly. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring my flagship back and transport a land unit to the edge of the map, near the eastern side of the map, it said. Where is my ship? Right here.
What could you possibly require?
There's a quest available here.
Oh, the tales they'll tell.
Sure, yes.
I seek a beast of renown. Something they'll tell stories about. The sort of thing a maiden fair might lure from its lair.
Waiting for your decree.
Okay, Arthurian quest, bring a majestic beast to Aether's court. Yeah. Curious how I'm supposed to do that. But for now, I'll get my ship over here.
Sailors, forward!
And I'll move a land unit down here.
Know the place.
And I'll get them onto the land unit. Alright, so let's open the quest book. Beast of Lore. The hearsay by the Bard of Karth is that a majestic wild pig has been sighted in your marshes. Alright, cows? Horses? Please tell me it'll be a little obvious. It might be on my other island. Not seeing any signs of it here. I'm gonna swing over to this island. I don't know. Yeah, let's go to there's a bunch of ships around here. I'm just seeing if there's a quest marker or indicator. Doesn't seem to be. I don't know if I need to send, Interesting, we've got so many ships coming in, I might need to upgrade this. How am I doing on tunics, by the way? Still falling. That's not the one. Okay, I'm at 40,000 coins, so there's that.
Neptune's finest!
Here's my
Ready!
Here's my flagship. Let's embark this unit. Alright, so units on board, and we're gonna sail this ship over to the eastern island, which I don't know that I've discovered yet. I'll just sail over
Time
this
flies,
general area.
as do we.
Okay, so I wonder if there's something I need to do, like do I need to send a military unit into the marshes to find the pig? I'll give it a shot.
Need support? Front line gets the view.
Want to see if our tunics are growing. I mean, they should be. Yeah, we're growing a little, I think. So I'll give that a little longer to turn around. I'm at 44,000 in coins, so nearly there for that optional mission. Just seeing if these guys will actually find me this pig. Gonna keep scanning. It said it's in my
Don't mind
marshes.
helping out.
Oh, so we can't even move these guys into the marshes. Interesting. Interesting.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Okay, yep. Well, I'm not figuring out what I'm supposed to be doing there. This is an eastern island. It might not be the most eastern.
Waiting for your decree.
Gonna keep coming over this direction. Do I see anything that looks like a magnificent pig? Those are wild horses. Cows. Oxen, I think. Cows, deer, horses, cows, sheep, yeah, so I don't have a lot of marsh on this island to worry about that. Okay, so I'm done worrying about that. Secure the limes. No. Well, I'm nearly there, but what I really need is my lost cohort near the eastern edge of the map. So this could potentially be it. But let's see what else we can find over here first.
Neptune's finest! Ready!
Probably not much. Yeah, there's not going to be another island in here. What about along here? There's an island there.
Mariners!
The UI gave that away. Okay, I'm gonna come back to scanning my marshland. So I thought maybe I could use my infantry to kind of scan it and see what's going on. That a pig? No. Maybe. Those look like beavers or something. Very large rats of some kind. Rodents. Interesting on that. Deer.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Good. They're gonna need to be more specific about near the eastern edge of the map. Especially since it's a diamond.
Waiting for your decree.
Is this it? This might be it.
Time flies, as do we.
I think this has got to be it. Alright, before I do anything else, here, let's pay him off, pay the full amount.
I will ensure that all of this goes directly to the Fiscus.
Yep. Alright, so I've got to rebuild my treasury.
We stand, waiting.
Okay, can I disembark my unit? Nope. Oh, okay, there's a beach over here. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna...
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Good. Gonna investigate this.
Front line gets the view.
Now, to find the last known camp of the 9th cohort.
Right here, I believe.
Marching.
Oh there! What you Roman doing all the way out here? You seen my horses?
I'm, looking for the 9th cohort. They're, relatives of mine.
I can't help you. I gotta find my darlings, my horses.
There's one. So I'm just gonna scan the island for horses then? 2, 3, 4.
All my beasts counted for. I thank ye.
My pleasure. Can you tell me anything about the 9th cohort?
I never said I knew nothing about it.
Hey! I just helped you.
Don't change the fact that you're wasting your time, Missy. The Aquila's long gone.
Alright, research. Woodland rebirth, that'll let my woodcutters grow so I can put them wherever and they can grow trees around them, which will leave me more flexible space-wise. Yep, so... research-wise... What are we researching? Oh, no, we already have something. What is this? This will give me more waiter workforce in my governor villa. What is this? Can place city watch in in Marcia's. That could be good. Interesting. Okay. What else we got? That is locked. Alright, so my current objective is to scout the gorge.
Need support?
So based on finding the horses, finding the pig in one of those marshes should be relatively easy because it should be a whole group of animals that are kind of standing there, I would think. But maybe it's different. Here's my flagship.
I'll send my units down there to have a look around.
Aye!
Probably be down near this stock, I guess. Or right here, where the armor and such is found.
Warming up!
Ugh, there's not much left here. Rusty swords, dented armor. Minerva, how did that man know about the Aquila? I never mentioned it to him. Grandfather, listen here. How come you knew about the Aquila? You know where it's hidden, don't you?
Please, Domina, what good is this old relic to you? If you're truly a relative, then do not murder your kin. My name is Gaius Lollius Lactuca, of the 9th cohort. The 9th was my command. I was out of my depth. The Scarherds surrounded us. They offered us a deal. Renounce our oath to Rome and join the Scarher, or die in dishonor there and then.
And you chose to save yourself.
I'm no hero, all right. Only a handful of us from Latium. Why should we die for it with no one the wiser?
Sometimes, all you can do is nod along.
Why, don't go poking fun at me now, missus. You don't know what it was like, all these people watching, knowing the next thing you say might get you killed. That's all I have to say. If you're gonna summon old Corvinus, then make it quick.
I know what Corvinus would do. But what should I do?
Alright, let's make a choice. Decide the fate of the cohort of deserters. Years ago, the 9th cohort, Tongrorium, agreed to join the Skathok after a resounding defeat. Many of the cohort were already sympathetic, but there's only one punishment for army deserters' death. That is, if you are following Roman law. Out here in the frontier land, governors can do as they choose. Depending on your verdict, the old guard may still put up a fight. Which will it be? Keep their secret.
So you let our story remain in the past? Gods be praised. The Legion would never have been so lenient back in the day.
Good thing I'm not the Legion. I can't blame you for what you did. We're all just trying to stay alive.
I'm glad you've decided to give those hills a wide berth. It's for the best.
If only you knew. Alright, I don't know what the next one will be, but, while they're embarking, gonna swing down here.
A little birdie tells me you turned a blind eye to the Skaha's friends. I appreciate it. That is all. Don't expect us to sing your praises.
All right.
Correspondence come to you just now from Latium.
Romus Domus Praetoris, pro salve. You may not know this, but Eodan of Descatha, brother of Voada, is prisoner at Whitecliff, that is Domus of Corvinus. Someone who might be your friend on a nearby island.
Corvinus is keeping Voada's brother captive.
He and the other prisoners are destined for a life like my own, far from their point of origin.
Interesting.
Front line gets the view. Need support.
I really wish it would stop showing me this. I'm very well aware of how to do that. Alright, so... Diplomacy, the Celtic captives sail to the Procurator's harbor. I'm gonna drop off my men first, I think, before I do anything else. And then I can discuss with the Procurator about the captives.
Neptune's finest! Ready! We advance!
Alright. So once again, I'm looking through here just to see if I can find any sign of those pigs. And I don't know if they're on a different island. It's possible. But it doesn't seem to be on either of my islands. Or if it is, I can't tell. Horses, cows, horses, horses. Anyways, I don't know. Where is this pig? I don't know. Cows up there. honestly don't know what to do about that mission. Other than keep investigating. There's lots of marshland over here.
Let's go and visit Corvinus, Ben. Perhaps the prisoner is still about.
Yep, I'll do it. I want to bring my flagship back to my base and drop off that unit. I don't think I'll need it. Or maybe I will. Got some ducks or something there, horses. Alright. Okay, yep. Here comes my ship.
What could you possibly require?
How do I disembark these guys? There we go.
Don't mind helping out.
Alright, so I'm gonna send my flagship over here.
Through the waves!
To the Procurator's Harbor. A majestic wild pig has been sighted in your marshes. Yep, not sure what to do with that. Cockles, I could use some more cockles. As usual, that's going to put me... Gonna need some more waiters. There we go. Alright, my ship is over here. So let's go ahead and talk to the Procurator. Yes.
Marcia Titania, please stay away from the prisoners. I understand a gentle heart might be inclined to pity. But don't get their hopes up. They'll be shipped off to Latium soon.
Alright, so what's next? Find Voada's brother in the Procurator's cells.
How do you know I'm Voada's brother? Look, keep it quiet, or things will be far worse for me.
Now, where is he? Ugh, Juno, help me. These cages look putrid.
You found Voada's brother, Eodain, who turned his head at the mention of his name, but Corvinus has had enough of you questioning his charges. Here he comes.
What did I tell you, Titania? Don't encourage them.
Procurator, I was just wondering about this man. Seemed familiar. Who is he?
A vital capture for the safety of this province, that one. Claims he's a lootist, if you can believe that. Rebels have burned down every taberna he ever played at. Other than that, don't know much about him. Except I can't afford to let him go.
Alright, make a choice.
This should fall within your jurisdiction.
Eodana's fate. The man Eodana looks at you with hollow eyes. Somewhere underneath all that filth, his hair is as red as his sister's. The smell of the cell is overpowering. Meanwhile, Corvinus is waiting for an answer. Will you tell the truth and reveal Eodain's true identity, or will you lie and attempt to buy his freedom? Let's pretend I want to buy him for labor.
To help you build? Isn't he better for demolitions?
Look, I can use all the help I can get.
Fair's fair. Stump up the price on his head, and he's yours. Better be quick, though, because he's on the next boat out.
Deliver 20 tons of eels. Okay, yep. So where's my boat?
So wary, Praetor.
I really need to build a few more ships, just to get things going.
Mariners, forward!
Ooh, I'm gonna need more eels. They're all cows and horses, no pigs. Or sheep. Yep. So what I want to do here is some eels. eel production moving.
Fire has started in your city.
Where's it at? Fire? I can't tell where it's at. Maybe it'll get more obvious. Oh, no, it's over here.
Need support?
Is this our fire just here? Maybe. Okay, repairing damage. Rebuilding. Alright, so that was interesting. I think I don't need to worry about it though.
We're up to our ears in this stuff.
Okay, yeah, so I should be collecting more eels, I would hope. Yep, it seems like we are gaining eels. So we're short on shoes, and I think I'm gonna not worry about... I'm gonna build them over here and send them with my ship that's already trading back and forth. Because over here I still have plenty of waiters. So, yeah, I'm gonna... Alright, so there's my reed farm, and then I need 2 reed shoes. And I'm gonna put these over here. Keep up. And we need to get this connected to the road, to the warehouse. Are you in range? You are? Yep, so we should start making reed shoes here. I just realized the last time I built reed shoes on this
warehouse is full as a finch's nest.
So I can support 1 more reed shoemaker here based off of my farms. Alright, so that should hopefully get me more reed shoes. I need more eels. Always more eels. Alright, and yep, so hopefully we'll start seeing more shoe production going on here, more eel production. My tunics still are low.
Well, my nets need mending anyway.
Okay, so I just want to be sure. I wish there was a way to see. Well, let me check out the ratio of tunics. Yeah, so they're each 1 minute, so nothing fancy there. Yep. Tunics should be growing. I'm going to build this costs 3 waiters, 15 maintenance. Yeah, I don't know, keeping things moving seems to be a bit tough. Doesn't seem to cost me any workforce to upgrade this. And in fact,
One of your cities is at risk of a great fire.
Okay.
Let's get around the table.
Aether offers me a treaty. Yeah, so let's, diplomacy. I think we're good. I'm gonna come over to his island because I think that's how I negotiate that treaty. Let's see. Or not. Not sure. I need to reduce my risk of fire. So I'm curious if I upgrade, not the Medici, the warehouse. This might actually... No, it did use some waiters. Okay. How am I doing on eel production? We're getting there. So I want to go into my, not diplomacy, trade routes, and I want to modify this trade route. Because I also want to load some shoes. Where are the shoes? shoes. Alright, yep, and I want... Yep. Reed shoes. Yep. Okay, I'm coming back in here to see if there's anything else I need to worry about. My cockle supply is growing, my eel supply is growing. Reed shoes are staying steady. Tunics, I still need more of. I need, also need three raiders or waiters to handle a ship. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, that's gonna take 5 minutes to build.
Neptune's finest! Ready!
I still need to get up to the total number of eels I need, which we're very close. Tunics. I'm about to have a tunic crisis here. Yeah, I can throw in another tunic farm. But it'll require me to have more waiters. And that's the issue, it's like, each time I increase production here, it forces me to increase supply in other areas. That's kind of the game, I suppose. Yep. Like, I don't know, if maybe smiths could work a level lower, that would be interesting. That'd be one way to solve this. I guess I could downgrade a smith house or two.
A whole field for practice.
Yep.
Some things aren't for the faint of nose.
There we go. And maybe this will give me enough to... I don't know, maybe. Do more tunic production. Yep.
Come all the way out here?
Hopefully that will get me caught back up on tunics. In the meantime, I have enough
We
deals.
stand waiting.
All right, transfer menu. I want to transfer. Where's my eels? Wonderful. And we'll bring these over to get Voada's brother.
We advance!
So as my city is growing, there's clearly way more challenges. I definitely want to consider what I'm going to do about the fire hazard. This?
The place is unfinished.
Oh, yep, that's the wrong thing there. I don't need a hemp wheel. I need...
Construction of the ship has finished.
Right.
Waiting for your decree.
So I've got another ship, Pentaconter, that I can trade with. So I could potentially use this to bring in more supplies from another island. Yep. So for example, if I wanted more tunics, and I made them on my other island, I could bring them here. Our tunic supply is growing again. I noticed cheese and dairy is not growing so much. Well, cheese specifically. It's not falling, though. This is stable. So I might need to put in more cheese, but I might once again do that on a different island.
There's good eating on cockles, and not just for crabs.
Should be able to get over there with the Medici. Yep. Get our health back up. Losing some waiters because of that. My ship should be over here. Alright, let's get Voada's brother. Yes.
Our requisition has arrived, I see.
Neptune's finest! Ready!
What's good for you is good for me.
Yep.
What to do about Voada's brother? Ben, any advice? No? Figures.
Prisoner was shipped to my trading post.
I don't have to go back to the Sky High, you know. My sister doesn't understand. Never chose the sword like she did. I don't like killing people.
Alright, make a choice. Eodin's fate. Eodin of the Skaha seems to have grown it an inch since you freed him from Whitcliffe. Perhaps it's because he stopped stooping as if to dodge a blow. Perhaps it is the absence of rabbit-sized rats. Since you bought his contract, you get to choose his fate. I'll just free him and he can do what he wants. Eodin bows his head in thanks. Only a glint in his green eyes betrays his emotion. Later that day, you hear that he has composed a song in your honor, The Gift of Grace. It's catchy. Others have started humming the tune. The tale of your generosity spreads. Okay. Let's open the quest book. So, reach a total diplomacy reason value of +1 for ceasefire with Boada, current 110 by completing diplomacy quest. Well, I've completed a fair amount. They haven't given me a new one yet. I don't know if there'll be something else.
A torque won't make you chief, but it helps.
Nope. We're short on tunics. I'd like to see you growing faster, but no, it is what it is. Let's see diplomacy. Let's see if I can negotiate with Boada at all.
Surely you have the strength.
Offer a gift. Gonna offer a generous gift.
We accept your offering.
Miss Scar, you impertinent beggar. I should be grateful to the wild, dead Teuton that did it. Gives me an allure. Yeah, it would help if that was actually touching the road. Let's try that. And that will help me make tunics, hopefully. Yep. Please make tunics. Alright, well, I think I'll stop there. So I freed Boada's brother. I should have returned him to the tribe to get more diplomacy points, so I hope I haven't failed the diplomacy option. I gave Boada money to also help her like me more, and maybe I just need to wait for more while I do more quests, or gain more prestige, etc. Yeah, so if I give her more gifts, I can get that up. Alright. Beast of Lore, I'm still confused about, and I might actually Google that, because I couldn't find anything. It says there's a wild boar in my marshes, but I can't find it. At least I haven't been able to. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching this. If you enjoy my content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.